Man, I need to make some money. How can I do it? I don't know what to do. Then the idea just hit me, like it came in like a storm. The first thing I went to go do was just look at my YouTube channel. What do I know how to do? What do I love to do that many other people can't do? First off, I love making money. Second of all, I love working on cars. Third of all, I'm a car enthusiast. How can I leverage these 3 tools and make some money off of it? Like, I'm broke right now. What do I do? The next thing was like oil changes. I can do oil changes. A lot of people are going home for spring break, so why not? A lot of college kids especially, don't do their monthly services, their maintenance. So this is my sweet spot. Forget Pet Boys, come to me. So the bright idea that I came up with on how to make money being a car enthusiast was to leverage the skills that you have on working on cars to other people. The car community is such a small community. There's a lot of people who don't care about cars at all. And that's just the honest fact. They got the EPA and things like that. So what you could do is leverage the skills and things that you know how to do on your car to other people. Some people love car washes. Some people need maintenance. And some people just don't know where to begin. So one thing that I found very useful was to just do oil changes. It's the simplest, easiest, and anybody can learn how to do it. But a lot of people are scared to do it. That's where you come in. So what I did was I started a small campaign. I'm gonna go through my archives and show you guys. So the first thing I did was, so I'm a college student. My theory is everyone is going back home. That is a lot of miles on the car. So what you should do is do a spring break deal or spring break sale. What you end up doing is a spring break deal, and basically you offer oil changes. As you can see here, there you go. So you can offer oil changes. So what I personally do, I do $20 to $25 oil changes. It's just labor that I charge. I could really pretty much get it done in approximately 20 to 30 minutes if I try. Sometimes it takes 30, sometimes it takes 40. But if I could, I recently did 2 back-to-back, it only took me an hour. And that's driving the car on the Rams, removing the oil, still conversating with my friends, and boom. At that rate, you can basically make $50 to $60 an hour because I charge very cheap. Really the cheapest in town. But that's a quick, easy hustle that you can do to put money in your pockets. And here I have some context of what it's live in the flesh. Hey guys, it's TRAFFICONS, and I'm back with another video. And honestly, I'm gonna get deep and down into the realms of how you can make some money, with cars and being good and mechanically inclined in cars. So one thing that I've always done is I've always loved washing cars, and I've always loved just working on cars and getting an experience. So I have a couple tools in the car, as you can see, from my oil change and stuff like that. But one thing you can do to make money with cars, especially when you don't have a lot of money, is to outsource your services. So do services for friends and do services for other people who aren't as mechanically inclined, and you'll be surprised. People who actually like to work on your car, work on cars, is only a small percentage of people. There's Chris Face, who makes a lot of videos, but that 6 million views is only a small percentage of the population of people who actually are interested in cars and would want to do it themselves. There's a lot of people who don't like to do it themselves. From there, you could charge respectively based on your services and how much you want to charge. For me, I charge pretty cheap, to tell you to be honest, because where I am, the location is very cheap. I'm basically in Tallahassee. So take 5 oil, we'll do your oil change for $115 if you're above a certain mileage, and $80 if you're under a certain mileage. I charge $20. So I kind of beat them to that, or any other car services. $20 is easy because it's just $20 labor. So you come with me with the oil and oil filter, which probably run you $25. $20 labor, $45. You could do that yourself and charge by going to the store, add a little 10 on that for gas and transport. But that's easy money. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. It's really just a simple oil change. I got 2 customers today, and that's just how I make some money. Quick hustle with TRAFFICONS.
All right, and so just like that, the oil change, make sure there's nothing leaking. And just like that, I think we made 20 bucks. Good and dandy. You wanna make sure everything's running fine. You wanna reset the oil light, and pretty much, I just showed you how to make what? $60 an hour. It only took me like what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. Boom. All right, so just like that, we're about to throw the stuff away. But basically, what I do is, you know, you're using your skills as an automotive enthusiast because you know how to work on cars, to do oil changes for other people. And it's fairly simple, really easy. I just made a quick 40 bucks in what, less than an hour. Probably took me no more than 40 minutes. I was sitting and talking, so I'm not gonna equate that for work time. But I did 2 cars, especially with the ramps. You just pull them on, boom, 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 take them off, and just torque everything back to spec. You hand tighten the oil filter. It's literally easy money. Yeah, so basically at this rate, if you have a little bit of power tools, initial expenses would basically be 100 bucks, and but a little bit of power tools or just proper tools, you can legit make what, $100 an hour if you move very quick and charge price according to your neighborhood. Because I only charge 20 bucks. I feel like I used to charge 25. I really don't do it for profit. I just make it like quick extra change on the side. Sometimes I put gas or buy something little, you know. But if you price it accordingly, some people charge 40, some charge 50, because I don't equate for gas, travel, none of that. Like, it's really a quick, simple business.
But if you're sitting saying, hey, TRAFFICONS, I don't know what to do, I don't know anybody, I'm just a freshman on campus, what you can do is join your local groups. People know people who know people. So what you have to do is really spread the word. Anybody that you know, just extend that offer, extend it, join certain groups and offer your services. And the way you can go about pricing, what I do, we have our local oil people, Take 5 Oil, Pet Boys, and O'Reilly's. These are basically, not O'Reilly, yeah, O'Reilly's. These are basically our local competitors. What you want to do is have a strong reason to why they should come to you instead of going to Pet Boys or O'Reilly's. Not only that, you also need to know your shit. You can't just go and work on people's cars without knowing exactly what you're doing. So make sure you know your stuff before you're going into this. But second of all, you go into the pricing just by looking at it. You basically go take your own car there and see how much they would offer you, charge you to do your own oil. From there, you just discuss however much money you want to make. It's kind of that simple. But you also want to know your market and how much they're willing to pay. But from there, it's pretty simple. What you're most likely doing, what I do, is mobile. So I'm going to you. That's what I offer that you can't get from Pet Boys. They're not coming to you. And not only that, I charge cheaper. So that's almost a double reason to come to me instead of going over there. Not only that, you don't pay extra tax. You come with your own oil and filter. That's the easiest way to make. That's like bread and butter. They come with their own stuff. You do the labor. Make sure you have a ramp, which is super, super fast and efficient. They just pull the car up on the ramp. Make sure you have proper tools. The average size of the oil socket is between like 15 and like 18 max. So you make sure you want to have that, a good supply of tools, and make sure you have quality tools. Don't use Walmart. I personally would either go to Home Depot or AutoZone and get some Duralast tools that works just enough, or Harbor Freight. But from there, that is basically how you can make like $50 to $60 an hour. And obviously, the more clientele you have, the faster it is. The better tools you have, the faster you do your job. The more clientele you have, the more money you can make. And it's just that simple.